Oops. I do need to figure that out at some point. I don't know. Oh, it's raining today. Ooh, I don't have to even worry about flowers. Wow, that hasn't happened in so long. Pirates 2 p.m. on Tuesday. There really isn't any news to speak of today. But, oh, I looked up my horoscope and it says I'm gonna have good luck. Oh dear. I guess that doesn't really qualify as good news. That's all for now. I hope you all have the loveliest of lovely days. God, yeah, it is raining today. Honestly, it feels like it's raining harder than normal. Maybe that's just my imagination because we haven't seen rain since, like, last month. I didn't go to the post office. I didn't check the box yesterday, did I? Praise be unto Helix. I didn't, did I? That's a shame. So I was originally going to start streaming like an hour ago. But then I had everything set up and I was about to get started. And then there's a ring on my door. Oh, Miho, it's so good to see you. Yep. So, yeah, it happens. And, you know, it's good to... I don't see him that much because of the whole COVID thing anymore, so... You know, I was just about to ask if there's lightning in this game. I was just thinking that, like, you know, I've never seen lightning in this game before. I was just about to ask that. That's actually really cool. I've never seen lightning because it hasn't rained at all this summer. Or since July started. And while it rained a bunch in June, I mean, in the real world, it's been raining a bunch here. But yeah, that's funny. I was just thinking that. Like, is there lightning and thunder? Because I don't remember lightning and thunder in previous games. That could just be me. That's totally probably me just misremembering. But that's really cool. Oh, you know what I was going to work on today? So I couldn't think of what I was going to work on today. I just remembered. Ooh, gosh dang. I just remembered. I was going to do the tic-tac-toe board today. Or at least sometime this week. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Today I want to build like a slope and... When it came out to be the money rock, I just froze there for a second. So I was like, there's no way I'm getting the whole thing. Yeah, I was gonna build like a tic-tac-toe board or something over here. I think I saw Kicks while I was walking around, so... No Kicks today. Or so... That's who we got today. God, lightning's cool. I'm not worrying about fruit today. We'll do fruit tomorrow because that resets my fruit to get it all back on track. But today is just a normal day. Oh, we even got some more blues. I see it up there. But yeah, today we're working on this part of the island. I'm gonna build a slope that basically comes up here. You know where our money tree might be today? Is it the one behind my house? That's very realistically possible. Oh, shoot. And there's the last one, and yep, the money tree's right behind there. So I'm gonna go get the shovel first, and then we'll come back. I know there's a crafting table in my house, but I'm just gonna come over here and do it. Easier. It's easier. Nope. Alright, let's go get that last fossil and that money tree. Because originally, I did originally want to put a slope back here behind the house. I did also, like, right here, I did consider building one. Maybe we still will, but maybe not today. Maybe we will today. Maybe I'll put the one over here, and maybe I'll do one here and build another one tomorrow. Yeah, I don't even have to worry about watering flowers today. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I wonder, because I haven't seen rain in so long. And you know, a lot of bugs are spawning right now. Like, I've seen so many beetles. There's still this garden, which I hate, but I can make... One day it'll be cool. One day it'll be good and cool. That day ain't today, though. Hey, Blathers, my boy. How you doing? I do actually have 5 fossils to check for once. Because I forgot to check all 5 yesterday, and I only checked 4. Alright, let's see. An Acrylion scroll, whatever, a trilobite. Oh, I actually didn't know that one. Well, that's rare. Alright, let's go sell some of this shit at the store. An arcade machine. Okay, I'm pulling up my turnip prices as well. I want to sell. done, I can buy these for a total of 15. Okay, that's not bad. Current price is $139. Wow. Wow, they did actually are doing pretty good this week. I mean, I'm still fluctuating all over the place, but... Even though I could have a small spike. There's a small chance. Fluctuating patterns are weird. So there is something I do want to... So there is kind of an elephant in the room that we do got to talk about. Let's go over here, in here, here. New content in Animal Crossing. Watch the video to learn more. They announced a new update this morning, and the update comes out in 2 days. So, let's take a look. July 30th, players will connect to the internet, download the latest update, blah, blah, blah. Fireworks. Yeah, we kind of knew fireworks were coming in August. Step right up, Red's Raffle. Oh, that's cute. You can launch custom fireworks. Hey, look, the villager is actually awake for once. Because he's usually so exhausted from Smash Bros. Get some sleep in a bed. Ooh, it's a gyroid. That's important to know. Luna. I might be of assistance. Helps you access dream islands. Explore islands all over the world. Or show off your own. Welcome. And there, one more thing. Island backup restoration services. Have active Nintendo Switch Online. Also, free update available this fall. So, fall... My thought with fall would be August. But, who knows for sure on that? My thought would be for the fall update, I mean, September. Basically, the update in 2 days is our August update. And we're going to get an update in September that's our fall update. Or at least the first part of it, whatever. That would be my guess. But, who knows. No. So, this update's interesting. Fireworks we kind of knew we saw coming. I like all the different variants, right? That you can make your own custom ones. That you can have like little firework sticks that you hold. That you can have that there's like a raffle with Red. That's kind of neat. And every Sunday, so this coming Sunday we will see fireworks. Because August is right around the corner. Yeah, nothing really there. But yeah, so the new right, fireworks I'm totally down for. Those were in New Leaf, right? Next is the Dream stuff, which, so in the previous game there was the Dream Suite, which was like a building where you could upload your island and then visit other people's islands if you had like their Dream Suite code. A cool little feature. Yep, I didn't check it yesterday. God damn it. It's a neat little feature that allows you to, like, visit, like, so, like, you could see, like, oh, I don't know if I have Dixie. So, like, you can see somebody else's island, like, there's, people have made, like, all sorts of crazy islands. Like, I know somebody recreated one of the Pokemon islands. Actually, we're not going to do that yet. somebody created one of the, someone created One Ed or Tucson from Earthbound, right? Like, people have created, like, all these islands. Someone recreated Link to the Past. And it'd be really cool to see people, right, to visit those islands. Just in your dreams. I think that's a good feature. Let's make an incline. I think... See, I really do like the natural ramp. But I should probably do something different. I think I also like the natural ramp because it's cheap. We have exactly 168. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's do the stone one. Gosh dang it, we just have barely enough to buy that. I mean, we have like, what, 13 million in the bank, but just on us. That's funny. But yeah, so the Dream Suite I think is a great addition. I'm glad it's back. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do with the Dream Suite, so it's cool to see it here. And I like that there's not a... I think it's interesting, I mean to say, that it's not like a building this time around. It's just like, oh, just sleep in your bed and you can access the Dream Suite. That's an interesting way to do it. I think it is anyways. Ooh, we got all those. Yeah, I think that's doing the Dream Suite, like, where it's just you sleep in your bed and you can access other people's islands. That's an interesting way of doing it that I'm totally down for. What else? And then finally, there's the island save backup. Which, it's sad it took them, what, 4 months to do? But here's the thing. It's going to be flawed. It's not like in any other game, on any other platform, except unless you're talking Nintendo. Like, I know Microsoft requires it so that if you're going to put a game on the Xbox, you need to have a cloud. Your game needs to be accessible through cloud saves. Nintendo doesn't have that restriction, because Nintendo's a bunch of fucking morons who don't understand how the internet works. And as a result, most of their games don't have cloud save features. And it sucks. Right? Like, oh, I want cloud saves in Splatoon to save, like, my outfits. Oh, I want cloud saves in... What's the other? Pokemon. Pokemon's the other big one. But nope, they're not going to do it. Because they're Nintendo. And they would rather punish everyone just because 1% of people might cheat the game. Even though everyone's already cheated Animal Crossing 1,000 ways. There have been many duplication glitches. There have been many exploits. People time travel. But nope. They don't want people, like, duplicating items through cloud saves. So instead, they're going to punish everybody for it. Because fucking Nintendo. Like, there's going to be a catch. We're going to find it out in a few days. Right now, right, the way they worded in that just sounds like they're doing cloud saves, like every other game. It's just going to be typical cloud saves. You know, like how they work in literally any other game on the Switch. Hey, Tammy, what's up? Yeah, sure. Nintendo's going to fuck this up. Right, and then the term that everyone's been using recently is that Nintendo is a monkey's paw. That Nintendo does something, but they can't just do something. What they do has to have a like a twist to it. Which is kinda, it's not like Do I like that? Wait, let me think. Do I kind of want it in more? I don't think I can get it in anymore. I mean, let's actually, before... No, we're going to do something else before we do that. But yeah, I've called Nintendo, which... a monkey's paw, which I think is very apropos. I wasn't the first person to call it that, but yeah. Because the different, like a genie, you'll ask, like, oh, I wish I was rich, and then they'll just change your name to Rich. That's, like, how genies work. A monkey's paw, on the other hand, is they give you what you want, but it comes with, like, a terrible twist. Like, you could say, oh, I wish to be rich, and they'll give you, like, $1 million, but the $1 million will come because your son died in a construction accident, and the $1 million is like a payout for his life insurance. That's how Monkey's Paw work. They give you what you want, but it comes at a terrible cost. And that's what I think, that's how Nintendo seems to be working recently. Is they'll give you what you want. So we get cloud saves, but it's going to come at a terrible cost. I need stone. Yep, we don't know this cost yet. I just guarantee you it's going to be there. I guarantee you there's going to be something that's going to screw this up. I guarantee it right now. We'll see. We've still got a while to go. We still got 2 more days. But there's going to be something. It can't just be as simple as cloud saves. Even though, again, anyone could have cheated at any point. There have been multiple duplication bugs. Multiple people have exploited it. It's happened over and over again. But Nintendo's Nintendo. God damn, fucking Nintendo. Nice. Oh, also, nice. God damn, this series has one joke. One joke. Alright, let's head over and mess around with this fencing. And then the fall update, again, I'm still expecting vegetables. I mean, yes, the image hints at Halloween, but there's all that hints of vegetables in the game. So that's what I'm expecting for the fall update. Just as a gambling man, if I were to put my money on anything, I'd say it's that. That's what our fall update's going to be, vegetables. And maybe, probably cooking along with that. But we'll see in time. We will see in due time. But yeah, so the update, you know, so someone was it Lonely Goomba, was pointing out, like, the problem with updates recently with Animal Crossing have been that while they're adding back in stuff, it's not stuff that's that interesting. Right? Like, most of this was just in New Leaf by default. Right? Like, the Dream Suite, diving, that was just naturally in New Leaf. And it really does feel like this... by breaking up content in New Horizons, it really doesn't feel like anything new is being added. Instead, New Horizons is just playing catch-up to other Animal Crossing games. And yeah, that's basically true. It really does, like, because diving from the last update really isn't anything that special. But because it was like the big summer update, it was made to feel like it was special. And that's part of the problem. So we've got our hedges fully surrounding this area. I still have 2 more, but it's not enough to do anything because of the campsites here. Okay, let's see. Now that I've got the hedge fencing around the test garden, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's a little... It's a little... The weirdness... Let's actually do one more thing. Let's bring up construction consultation. Yeah, it's just... The updates just really aren't that... Like, they're... Like, sure, I guarantee you in August... We're probably going to go visit some island, like some Dream Suites. Like, I'd love to see that Link to the Past village. That'd be really cool to visit. That could totally be a stream in and of itself. We could totally visit all sorts of people's villages. That could be really fun. But I don't know if that makes... But that's really not a big update. So this is like a weird little... I should put something weird in, like, this corner. Assuming I keep this corner, which... Maybe I don't. I mean, I did say I wanted a bigger mountain. Because I think I'm kind of adverse to tearing down the mountain. Just because I know if I do tear it down... I'm not going to be able to build anything good in its place. I do kind of want to mess around with the river, though, that flows up it. Yeah, I do kind of want to mess around with, like, this river. Like, basically fill in the river, like, starting here, and work my way upwards, and then see how it looks. Let's imagine it. Okay, now let's do now let's do this. Okay, now like that. Let's see, how does this look? I don't know which one looks better. I think I kind of like this more. Yeah, let's go with this. Hey, Lloyd, my boy. Sure, I'll help. I mean, I have enough. That'll be nice to have done tomorrow. I want the ladder, I mean. And then, see, theoretically, I could... Actually, nah. Looks a little better. There's no way to get back down there easily. Because I don't... Part of me wants to, like... I put this up here. And then I was kind of considering moving the campsite up here. But, like, I don't know where. Because I still have all the campsite stuff, and I'm just not doing anything with it. Because right now it's just kind of sitting here, and I want... Like, I have these two fires right here. I don't know. I've still got a lot of work to do. And we've got the turnip fields over here, which are currently sitting bare. Got the wedding area, which... God, there's so much I can do to make this island better. I'm just not creative enough. I need to get rid of that. I don't like that leaf there. Like, I like this little area right here. It's cute. It's nice. I hate that this doesn't show up on the map. But what you gonna do? God, I hate so much of my island. Then again, I was never going to be happy with any of it. Which is important to say. I was never going to be satisfied. What else did I want to talk about today? Oh yeah, so sometime in this past week... Webtoons had their 6-year anniversary, at least of the English version, because it was originally a Korean thing. And I do read a lot of Webtoon stuff. Go right ahead. Yeah, I do read a lot of Webtoon stuff, because there's a lot of good stuff, like a lot of good creators making good, interesting comics. And yeah, they celebrated their anniversary. And I've talked about a bunch of them in the past, and I've given a lot of recommendations. Because yeah, I originally started with, God, I have 3 bug wands. I thought I had 3 fish wands, or at least 2 fish wands. I guess not. Because yeah, I originally started way back in the day with the comic Irma, which at the time I just adored. I thought Irma was fantastic, and it's been doing it recently. It's been doing more of like a serialized arc. It did like a weird like serialized arc with like the rats, which was good. And then it did another one more recently, and then it's been doing one with like them going to Japan, and it's been really well done actually. I've been really enjoying Irma for what it is. So we're going to put back this hedge fencing. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to put that back. Yeah, I've been enjoying Irma. And it's still pretty good. The other one, I got into Shen, Blue Chair. And he does some pretty good stuff as well. I know a lot of people will never forgive him for the bike thing. But I was really big into him. But I liked him, and I think I read him through Webtoons. But the one that really got me into, like, the idea of, like, Webtoons itself and, like, the virtual comics was... What was his name? What's the comic's name, I mean? It's... Unordinary. I think it's... Urut? I don't remember who makes it. Just off the top of my head. So that way, in case, like, I have it, like, a gate. So that way I can, like, block it off. Because sadly, there is no fence gate in this game. Even though that would be a really cool get. Even though... Nope, you can't do that. Never mind. But yeah, I've been... Yeah, Unordinary. At the time, I was like, oh, this Unordinary is fantastic. I got really big into it, right? That was the first, like, big webcomic. Because I kept seeing the ads for it on YouTube. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting idea. That'd be a fun one to read. You know what? I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna do something. Let's actually come here first. But yeah, at the time, I was like, oh, well, this Unordinary is kind of interesting. I like it. I liked it. And yeah, and well, my stance on Unordinary nowadays is kind of complicated. Like, it's still good, but it's just kind of weird. It took a twist that I didn't expect, which isn't theoretically bad. Like, it's not theoretic. Like, at first it took a twist that I was like, eh. And then it did another twist, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And that's a pretty good twist. And I kind of have problems with it still, but... Eight, 5, nice. 4, 7, 7, 2... 9, 4, 0, 5. Yeah, and then after that, I just started reading, like, it would recommend all sorts of things, and I started reading them, and there was some good stuff. Over time, I did read some really good stuff that I did really enjoy. Look at all these design patterns. I think I want this one. I'll save it down here, even though I don't really need the blanket anymore. Let's see, what else? Got stepping stones, flower patches, part of a piano. I can do the piano from Big. Torii gates. I'm assuming these are like cornerstones for like a path. Like I could put these like over it and it acts like corners on a road. I don't know, I don't read Japanese, so I couldn't tell you. Let's just work with those two patterns for now. Yeah, Unordinary was good, and then after that, I don't know. I just started reading other stuff. I'll read kind of whatever. I don't like horror, but other than that, I'll kind of read whatever. And I'm totally down for romance. I've talked about it before. But yeah, I would just kind of like every once in a while it would recommend something. I'd be like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like Cursed Princess Club or Muted. Muted's great. Both of those are great. Cursed Princess Club and Muted, both great shows. I do recommend them. Or both ways. And again, all of this is free. I mean, you can spend money to like see issues early, But you never have to, and I've never really stressed about it. Let's do custom. Yeah, I've read all those. There's a few others. What are a few others? I could just pull it up on my phone. Lesbiampires. Yes, it's a lesbian vampire thing. That's great. Oops. What else? I should just pull it up. Muted. I read Boyfriend of the Dead. That was another. After An Ordinary, that was like the next one I read. And Boyfriend of the Dead was pretty good. So I know I wanted at least 4, but I'll probably do 5. Oops. Boyfriend of the Dead. I read Let's Play. There were some that I saw and I was like, whatever. Like, I don't care for this. And then I actually read them and I'm like, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. Let's Play was one where I was like, I don't really know how to feel about this. And then I read it, and I'm like, nah, I had fun with that. Let's Play, what was the other one? Oh, My Giant Nerd Boyfriend. I hate the name, but the show, I think, is actually pretty good. Like, I think it's a terrible name. My Giant Nerd Boyfriend. Ew, that's a yikes for me. But the show, it's got a lot of heart to it, which is what makes it. The heart is super important to that one, and that makes it. There's my other stall. So can I put the table right here? I mean, I can't. Do I even need the table? Not really. Yeah. What else? Blue chair. Mage and Demon Queen I like. I'm just scrolling through here, see what else. Swimming Lessons with a Mermaid was okay. I'm the Grim Reaper's okay. I started the Gamer. I thought, I was like, oh, the Gamer, that's pretty interesting. Right? It's like the concept was he's like in our world, but it's like a video game. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But it just, I don't know. I didn't get that far into it. But I was just kind of like, it got a lot about like martial arts and whatnot. And I was just like, oh, I'm not having fun with this anymore. It looks very flat. I wonder if there's a way to make it look like it has more depth to it. Whatever. Yeah, and there's a ton of others that I'm just not thinking of. But my favorite, and it's a romance, which I'll admit, I've kind of beaten around the bush about this one in the past, but it's just my favorite. It's Lore Olympus. It's basically a retelling of the story of Hades and Persephone, but in like a sort of modern day setting, and it's a romance story, and I love it to death, man. It's so good. It's definitely not for everyone, but I enjoy the shit out of it. I've probably read through it more than once. I love it. It's my favorite, hands down. And it starts up, and it finished its first season, and its second season starts next week. Where'd that mini cactus set go? Oh, I just placed the mini cactus set. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought I'd place the... There we go. what the heck are you doing back there? Tammy. Yeah, Lore Olympus, it comes, it's a romance, but I love it, and it comes back next week. And I'm so excited for it, to read it again. Not the rattan table, I want the handy cart. The hand cart, I mean. Still my nice little garden area between the... Basically my research lab between the test garden and the turnip fields. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Yeah, Lore Olympus. And there's tons of others that I've, like, started reading. Like, Edith. I started reading Edith, and I was like, it's okay, and I just could not get back into it. Like, and I one day I will, but at the moment I'm just kind of like, and there's a few like that. Like, I'm sure I would probably like The Gamer if I read more of it, but it started to annoy me. Hashtag Blessed was okay. It started off pretty decent, but then, kind of fell apart in my eyes. After, like, the second, like, it all kind of starts climaxing and it falls apart. Scorching Romance was okay. Siren's Lament is pretty good. And it's kind of, it's about to, like, do its final arc. Like, it's on hiatus right now, but it's, like, getting ready to do its final arc. Gourmet Hound finished up, which, that was pretty good. And yeah, that's a lot of all the ones. I like webcomics, man. I think it's a very interesting medium, and one day I would love to try my hand at one. I would love to try my hand at one day, because I read a lot of them. Oh, Down to Earth. I think that's one I've talked about in the past, where it's oh, Axed. Axed is another fantastic one. But Down to Earth, where it's made by an... I started reading it, and I was like, oh, I really like this artist. Their art style I really like, but it's also very familiar. And then I realized they did a Game Grumps animation. The best Game Grumps animations, don't at me, are the ones of Zelda, of Princess Zelda. Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild... all the Zelda, Link Between Worlds, all the Zelda bits from Game Grumps are hilarious. And I think they're Pookie Senpai, is that what they go by? Did one for the Skyward Sword one. And it took me like a few days where I was like, wait, this looks familiar. But it's, that one's pretty decent. So yeah, I found stuff to do today. Tomorrow we're building a tic-tac-toe board. I have an image in my head of what it's going to look like. We will have to do some custom design pattern work. Yeah, I'm not even using this blanket. Ugh. Like, I kind of like the idea of it, but Same thing with the Garbo. Like, I like the idea of it. It just didn't look that good. This is still my favorite. This field one. And these are also pretty great. I also want to work on my downstairs at some point. Because I need to get some more stuff for it. But I definitely do have some ideas. And then, yeah, Dream Suite. I'm just looking, there's like the normal bed. And then there's supposed to be like a double bed. But I've never gotten the DIY recipe for the double bed. Oh god, this music, the rain out the window. Yeah, nobody's ever given me the DIY recipe for the double bed. And it breaks my heart because I want the double bed. But nobody's given it to me. So instead I'm stuck with the single. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh, Cuphead came out on PS4 today. So if you're at all interested in Cuphead and don't have an Xbox, which I don't blame you for not having an Xbox, that came out today. There were talks about, people speculating that they might have shown the DLC today. They didn't. We still don't know nothing about that. I'd like to hope we find out more about the DLC. Ordering all of our flowers. That's so sweet of them, but I really should pitch in and do my share. Yeah, Cuphead came out on PS4 today. Cool. Cool. I owned it on PC. I streamed it when it came out. I got to the final boss and couldn't beat the final boss. Oh, Marina. Nice of you to stop in, kid. Stay as long as you want. How's your friend from Glart? Trying to get along well, kid? God, is everyone home in the rain? I don't know why you're coming over today, Muffin. What a nice surprise. The thing I'm most proud of is my smell. I can smell like any kind of food. Check this out. I'm gonna smell like coleslaw. Real cool here. I'll do another one. Baked ziti. I don't know how I do it. I haven't had baked ziti in weeks. It's a real mystery. It's even better coming from Zucker. Oh my god. He's great. Zucker's fantastic. Alright, yeah. Oh, hey, Whitney. Snappy, you're watching me intently, aren't you? Well, you see, I'm working on an unglazed dish set. I don't think I have that. Because I know the DIY recipes you get change depending on, like, who the character is. Like, that's why I have so many of the muscle DIY sets, because Axel would always give them to me. And I don't know what personality type Tammy is. I wouldn't be surprised if Tammy is normal, but I'm missing... I probably have, like, most of her sets as well. But I just want, like, a normal... like, a bed set. I don't think it's too much to ask for, but it clearly is. So yeah, today was just kind of a little lazy day in the summer. Just relaxing in the rain. But tomorrow we're building a tic-tac-toe board because why not? Because I'm great at tic-tac-toe. I'm not great at tic-tac-toe. Just because I can. And then we'll probably check out the Dreams with a new update on the 30th. And then maybe the Dream Suite. That'll probably be just the Dream Suite. I'll probably rant about how Nintendo's doing cloud saves. And then then Sunday is fireworks. Oh, there might be a double stream on Sunday. I might buy turnips in the morning. And buy turnips in the morning and then do fireworks that night. Because it was Sunday, or was it Saturday? I don't remember. Ooh, I should look that up real quick. Sundays during August. So yeah, there might be a double stream on Sunday. Ooh, that'd be interesting. I haven't done one of those in a long time. I haven't. I think the last one was like a meteor shower or something. It's been a while either way. Then, I should... Is Nintendo tech support up and running? I really should send in my Joy-Cons and see if they can fix them. I should do that. I don't know if it is, though. I was thinking about that. Whatever. Tomorrow we'll be back. Again, we seem to be doing everything around the same time recently, so let's just keep on with that tradition. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time. Peace.